we certainly see that there is that anxiousness.
Worried and confused parents looking for clarification on COVID-19 policies, standards, and just how Manitoba schools will be able to put it all together when students head back to school in less than a week. What will going to school look like in a worldwide pandemic? Today, the province attempting to answer some of these questions. They've put out a series of documents on what students, parents, and teachers can expect. They say each student's day should start with parents filling out this screening questionnaire. If they're fit to go to school, students taking the bus must wear masks, and everyone in grades 4 and up has to put theirs on once at school. As for who is exempt,
parents should speak to their family physician, or a student should be speaking to their family physician if they feel that they're unable to wear a mask. Those circumstances are probably relatively few, but I'm not a medical doctor, so I won't presume that. And they should have that discussion with their doctors, and then the parents can document that for the schools.
Right now, students have 3 options: to be homeschooled, to go to school, or to get virtual schooling. But that's only for those who are immunocompromised.
The best place for a child to learn is in the classroom. That is repeated by all of the different experts. We saw the impact of not having children in classroom in March. There's a lot of impact that are well beyond education.
In the classroom, there are to be 1 meter between desks and increased sanitization. If an outbreak does happen, public health will notify close contacts. That doesn't necessarily mean you'll know if an outbreak happens down the hall from your child's classroom. But the education minister says he'd like more transparency.
I think that it's incumbent upon us to provide enough information that not only meets the medical need, but also meets the emotional needs of parents who are in a school.
Part of that will come from the province's online pandemic response system, which will tell you the level of response the province is putting in a particular region or individual school. For more information on what each level would entail, or if you have more questions, the information the province is providing is here on their website under Restoring Safe Schools. In Winnipeg, Stephanie Lasuc, City News.